Now it's time to download and install Android Studio. And Android Studio is the program that you're going to use to create Android apps. So open your browser. I'm going to open my browser. I'm going to type here download Android Studio. Press enter. We click on this link. Click on this green button to download Android Studio. Here we have the license agreement. I'm going to go scroll down. And you should read the license agreement. I'm going to accept and I'm going to click on download Android Studio. Now the downloading is starting here on the top right hand side, and if you have a different browser you will see this in a different place. Once the downloading is finished, just open this file. I'm going to close the browser. Now it's asking us if you allow this app to make changes to our device. I'm going to click on yes. I'm going to click on next. Here I'm going to click on next. Make sure to have this checked. This is the folder location where Android Studio is going to be installed. If you want to, you can change this location. So you can click on browse and you can specify a different location, but I'm going to keep the default location. So I'm going to click on next. And here I'm going to click on install. And now Android Studio is going to be installed in my computer. Now I'm going to click on next because the installation is completed. And I'm going to click on finish, and we have this start Android Studio checked, and that is going to start Android Studio. So I'm going to click on finish, and now Android Studio is going to open. Alright, so this is the welcome window of Android Studio. This is the place from which you're gonna create our projects. One thing that I want to do is I have here a shortcut. I assume that it didn't have a shortcut here, but if for whatever reason you don't have a shortcut for Android Studio, just search Android Studio, and right click on it and click pin to taskbar. In my case, unpin from taskbar because it's pinned to taskbar. Because in that way you can easily access Android Studio. So I'm going to open Android Studio again. And here, if you have you'll probably have a different theme, because in my case it added this Material Oceanic theme, which I added in a previous version of Android Studio, and it implicitly imported the settings. But if you don't have this, I'm gonna use IntelliJ Lite theme, because this is better for tutorials. And again, you will not have this Material Oceanic theme, because that's a theme that I added in the previous Android Studio that was installed in my computer, and it implicitly imported those settings for me. And I'm gonna choose IntelliJ Lite for the course, because again, this is better for tutorials. So click on customize and you can change the theme here. And if you want to add more themes, like the theme that I had previously, which was that Material Oceanic theme, this is darker, I will show you in a separate video how to do that. It's very easy. Now I'm gonna click on the left hand side on projects, and in the next video I'm gonna create our first project, and I'm gonna look at Android Studio to see what we have there. So see you in the next video.